What is going on, guys? Today I'm standing on 320 million year old rocks that contain Carboniferous aged fossils, and I have a special guest in today's video.
Hey y'all, Wild Kyle, also on 320 million year old rocks.
Yes. And we're going to be splitting these rocks open and seeing if we can find any fossils within. So right off the bat, we're walking along the bank here and set down our bags, and check out this very nice piece of lepidodendron. This is a lycopod tree. I'll put up a picture now on the screen of what these would have looked like in the life. And just all throughout here, there are plant fossils everywhere. A bunch of coal as well. So, yep, we are going to be finding them today. Look at that little fern in there. Little neuropterus right there. Nice. All right, we're on them now, Kyle. We are on them. Check this out, y'all. Usually we don't get a whole lot of wildlife on the channel, but look at that big old crawdad right there. What shall we name him, Kyle?
Steven.
Steven. He looks like a Steven. You good, Kyle?
It feels so good. It's so warm today.
This humidity has been boiling us alive these past few weeks in Alabama. But yeah, I think our goal right now, we're just going to be walking along the rocks here, finding some that look promising, and then bringing them all to a single pile and just start whacking them open.
That one.
And there's another little crawdad. Little dude. It's a good sign, though. As far as rivers go in Alabama, this is a very healthy ecosystem we are hunting in right here. So I've heard. See if I can't find something good here. That looks promising right there. Got some impressions of stuff in here. Nothing too crazily preserved right now. Look at that. Just a whole bunch of bark right there. Check this piece out right here, guys. We got a bunch of tree bark going along the length of it right here. But on this side, it's a nice piece of lepidodendron as well. And, oh no, you can't hardly see it. It's wet right there. There's a cone of a lepidodendron. It's called a lepidostrobus running along it. That is awesome. You don't see a whole lot of the cones out here, so I'm definitely keeping that one. So Kyle and his son here.
This is my boy.
It's my boy.
Kyle Jr. Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Oh no, wait, where are you going?
No,
No.
Junior.
Kyle Jr. I want to see you again. Oh, he's gone into the
Not to
depths
be confused.
now.
Not to be confused with Carl's Jr.
I have to be careful where I step.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have reverted to caveman mode, and we are about to hit some rocks. Let's see if I can get anything inside. Holy crap! And there's a whole bunch of other plants and things going through this rock. See if I can split it a little bit more. Oh, that's a really nice piece. Just to get y'all a close-up of this piece of lepidodendron right there. Look at the detail and everything. That is awesome. And there's some more right there. Less detailed, unfortunately. But there's all kinds of stuff through these rocks. Yep, there's another piece right there. More, not as shiny, more carbonized, I guess you'd call it. And turning into coal. But, heck yeah. Oh no, it's shattering. No. Why must you do so? There's even more on the back. Dang. Oof. The detail. Look at the, yeah, sorry, don't mind Kyle's grunting in the background.
Just trying to find a rock.
Yeah, look at the detail on this neuropterus leaf. That is crazy. After 320 million years, probably closer to 322 million years. That is awesome. And we got a couple more on the sides here, not too well preserved. Nice. Look at that there.
Look at this big rock.
This is a big old boy. Are you gonna try it?
I don't know. I'm gonna see,
Oh.
I'm gonna just bust part of it off and see what's going on inside it. Oh god.
Oh, it looks promising, kind of.
I like that hard stuff like that. Like I said, I've got some really nice preserved stuff. There's just typically less fossils in that hard sandstone stuff, but I think it's probably worth messing with a little longer.
Yeah.
Just in case.
So I just split this piece open. Obviously, there's that big old stick running down the center. There's another one over here. But look at this swirly piece on the left here. Now, I was talking to Kyle. I wonder if that's a fern that is yet to, like, I don't know, bud, I guess. I don't know what the word would be.
Sounds like the right word.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. It's a fern yet to bud. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of what I'm talking about. Ferns, before they bud, they are kind of curled up like this. I'm wondering if that's what that is. That is pretty cool either way. Now, just as a quick side note, I wanted to say, if you haven't already, be sure to go subscribe to Kyle's channel here on YouTube. He is definitely like the best of the best when it comes to fossil hunting content on the platform. So go check him out. I'll put a link in the description as well as the pinned comment. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. While Kyle's got his rock splitting going on over here,
Oh yeah.
I just picked up this nice piece of little fern right there. Again, the detail on these are insane. It's incredible. After so long in the ground, they come out looking almost brand new.
Oh yeah.
Almost brand new.
It's wild.
It's wild. Wild Kyle.
It's wild, Kyle.
Ah. Check this out, guys. This is a really nice piece I just split. It's got all kinds of fern impressions in there. Mostly Neuropterus, I believe. And look at that one. That might be a little bit different. That might be a Sinopterus. Not 100%. I'll put some IDs up on the screen now. But that is super cool. Best piece I've found of the day. And we're going to keep at it. Another really nice piece right here. I believe those are Sphenopterus. Again, I'm very rusty with my Carboniferous plant genre. There's another one right there. That's a nice one. Cool.
There's also not many great resources for it.
There's really
There's not really a great place you can go online and just identify Alabama plant fossils. So
yeah,
maybe someone needs to do that one day.
Maybe.
Y'all,
do it.
Comments or us.
Yes. Now this was in somebody's spoil pile over there. What the heck? How would you throw away such a nice piece?
Yeah, why?
Why? All kinds of cool ferns going through there. Yep, not a complete piece. Only broken on the ends, cut off some of them, but that's a keeper. What do you say, Kyle?
I say it's a keeper.
It's a keeper. All right, on the quest for some more splitting rocks, Kyle's taking a dip.
I've been here for a few minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but it's going to be a little longer.
I don't blame him. It is mighty hot out today, and it's a very beautiful area to take a dip. And yeah, like, look at this. Unbeatable. What have you found, Kyle?
Look at all the lepidodendron leaves. Whew, tons of them. All just snaking through there.
And the glare
Yeah, I
on
was
the
gonna
water
say.
is not too great. Look at that. Oh yeah. Get close to the detail on them. Nice.
That is awesome.
That's a lot of them. Cool.
Very cool to see.
What'd you say, Kyle?
What? Said I'm yearning for a fern. Yearning for a fern.
You got it.
Yearning
Almost.
for a fern.
Close enough. Close enough. We yearn for the fern out here.
We yearn.
All kinds of different stuff.
What's the title?
These rocks. Title of the video.
Yearn for the fern.
The yearn for the fern. What you got there, Kyle?
I don't really know. There's a lot of fern going on, but look at this right there. Isn't that interesting?
It is very interesting.
It's like the top of something, and then it's got this big chunk there, and then there's more of it right here. Something similar, at least. Right there.
That is odd. I've never seen anything like that.
I like
out
it.
here.
And then you got some calamites leaves over here.
Yep.
Kind of cool.
Cool. And another piece I split right here. Hopefully it shows good with the glare. All kinds of different pieces going through here. This almost rainbow looking bit on the side from a giant horsetail plant called the calamite. Or is it calamite? Calamites?
I guess calamite would be like the singular, and
Yeah.
calamites is the. I think the species name is pronounced calamites.
Okay, I
Pretty
got you.
sure. But
Yeah.
like to me, it makes sense if it's like one singular one. It's a calamite. I don't know if that's right,
Yep.
but it feels right.
But you can see those lines going through there. Got a couple of other ones going through here too. Not bad. Very distinguishable compared to the other plants out here. And a couple other ferns in here. Not too crazy, but I will take it. Didn't even have to split a rock open to find this piece here. The detail and the size of those leaves is awesome. And we've got a couple other plants in here too. Nice. Check out this little piece of, I believe, lepidodendron cone, but the contrast in the leaves compared to the rest of the rock is really cool. If you'd even call that leaves on a pine cone, I don't know what that would be.
I don't actually know.
The cones on the pine. But yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Does it have anything on the other side? Nothing too crazy. But that's a keeper. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I may or may not be running out of room to put some of my plant fossils right now, and so I was only able to keep a few today on this hunt. But I'll put some clips up on the screen now of some of the stuff that we did keep. Definitely happy with what we found on the hunt, that's for sure. Now again, a huge thank you to Kyle for helping put together this fossil hunt and making it happen. Again, if you're not already subscribed to his channel, be sure to go ahead and do that. Like I said, I'll put the link to his channel down in the description as well as the pinned comment. But based off of the fun that we had and the success of today's hunt, I definitely think that him and I are going to be collaborating for a lot more fossil hunts in the future. And so it's something I'm definitely excited about, and I hope you guys are as well. But with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one.